Yes, it's me, Market Vendor here again today. Want to say a special hello to all my Trini friends, boy, all my fans and family down there. No one at all ain't too happy with me, but that's all right. We get a family, we can't always be, we can't always be on the same page all the time. And families just have little disagreements every now and then. Yes, you know what I mean. But, it's like water per Market Vendor back door, so don't worry about it. Don't worry with any abuse or anything. So, now listen to me carefully. Michael B. Jordan. And this business he come with, this rum called Juve rum that he decided he was going to, I am happy that Nicki Minaj and everybody else and so on objected to it. I hear one or two voices saying that it's a missed opportunity. I know a missed opportunity they're talking about, who make them, marketing gurus and experts. But you can't just take up somebody's thing and decide that you're going to use it. But you know who I blame? I blame Trinidad and Tobago. Because y'all is a country that create a lot of important things, like pan, for example, and mass. They're another place in the Caribbean. Yes, I know they got Juve in other places and so on. We understand that. But Trinidad is the home of mass. Trinidad is the home of, Juve. Yes, sorry to my friends in Grenada or St. Lucia or anywhere else if y'all get offended about that, but that is a fact. You can't, it is only Trinidad and Tobago, the greatest show on earth. So why it is that we're not protecting what is part of your national patrimony? Why it is that you are not, making sure that you copyright and protect certain things? Look, pan is something, is the only instrument, the secular, that was created in the last century. And where was it created? In a little country called Trinidad and Tobago. You got to protect these things. You got to make sure you got your copyright in place. So that nobody can just come and take it up because he backed down. Michael B. Jordan backed down this time. But somebody else might not have backed down. You understand? And that's why, big brands just protect the brand so much. And you can't do certain things with the brand unless you get permission. And you can't just use brands because it's part of people's copyright. It's like owning your house. Somebody can't just come and take up your house and decide that I'm going to rent it. Intellectual property is no different from your motor car, a piece of land that you got up in Curep or Couva or Chaguanas. It is no different from a house that you might have in Westmoreland. It is property like any other piece of property, yes. So the government of Trinidad and Tobago got to move to protect these things. That's a warning shot they get for across the bow, So if Juve is important to you and it is part of your national patrimony, then why are you not copyrighting it and protecting it? And then legislating how it can be used. That is where then you would earn the money from the royalties. Look, I ain't giving you no more free advice because I'm a market vendor. But I ain't foolish. You understand? It costs money to give this advice. Protect what is yours. And hold those responsible whose job it is. I'm sure would have got an intellectual property office. I'm sure you got some kind of ministry responsible for intellectual property and creativity and imagination. You would have to in a country like Trinidad and Tobago where you create so many things. Juve is part of your patrimony. It is part of your culture. It is part of who you are protected. I was only a market vendor. You elect these people to represent you. Well, if they're representing you, well, you know what you're supposed to do if they're representing you, ain't it? Yes, let your voice be your vote. Market vendor gone for now. You have a blessed and a wonderful day. You hear? And listen, by the way, the United Nations got a big office called the Intellectual Property Office, UMPI, or WIPO, World Intellectual Property Organization, a massive organization in Geneva. Well, market vendor was part of something called the Committee of Experts. You imagine that up at a market vendor on that? Yes. So I know a little bit about what I'm talking about. And I got enough lawyers about the place that's skilled in that. I give you free advice. I gone for now. Have a blessed and a wonderful day. You hear?